Firstly, congratulations, Ross, on the 2-year contract extension. Great news for our members, supporters and sponsors.
Yeah, I'm really thrilled. It's really good for myself and my family. The club's shown really strong faith in me right from the start, and that's continued on. And really, we're in the business of building a great club. So I know everyone at the club, players, coaching, football staff and administrative commercial operations side, are trying to take that next step and continue to build. And I'm great that I've got a time frame that we can see that out. So yeah, it's really exciting for me.
Apart from the obvious factor of job security, what other factors influenced your decision to extend your tenure at this stage?
Well, it wasn't a complex decision. It was really a straightforward approach and negotiation done with a minimum of fuss. So really, what influenced me is really, first and foremost, the player group, their ability to play with the endeavour and the desire that they do. So I feel very lucky to be able to help them try and get where they are. Certainly fully resourced football club. There's continuing challenges on that front. We know that with equalisation coming in, but just where we're at the moment, I feel we're able to compete with the most resourced and biggest clubs in Australia. So it's, for me, it was really enticing to be able to continue that on. And then certainly, your pillars of leadership are very strong here, that sit above me and really that I report to. So Steve Harris and his board, Steve Rossich and his commercial team, and Chris Bond, head of football. I just feel we have strong, transparent relationships, that everyone's working really hard, have really strong integrity to the task at hand, and really what they say is what they do. So from my end, all those factors put together, coupled with Perth's beautiful weather and Fremantle's cafe strip, made it a really easy decision. So yeah, I'm thrilled.
In addition to stability, the players sort of seeing stability in your tenure, what are the other positives for the players?
For this extension?
Yeah.
Well, there's probably a couple a little bit flat, but yeah, I look for the players, they get continuity, and history tells you that stability and continuity. You're going to have some ups and downs, but you're able to work through them and stick to the plan, and have time to modify your plan as well. So we have a strong strategic list management model that's been adhered to, that's far from complete, that we'd like to see through. It allows you to develop your coaches and promote from bottom up, because you're here for a long period of time. So it really is, and there's not too many fresh starts where everyone, you've got ability to analyse and scrutinise and make decisions, but if you're continually turning over your leadership positions within your club, sometimes decisions that need to be made get missed, and you struggle to fix what you need to.
Your commitment to stay in Perth suggests you and your family have well and truly adapted to the Perth WA lifestyle. Yeah,
it's look, I didn't know much about Perth, but we've certainly embraced the city and the community. It's a wonderful state, So we're really excited to continue on.
So how would you assess your first 2 years as a senior coach at Fremantle?
They've certainly been productive, and we've been in a state of continuous improvement. Year on year we improved. We've evolved our footy. We've made modifications, I've made modifications. So yeah, overall, if you just look at the W's and L's, it's been a very productive couple of years, some significant moments in the club's development. But as I said, we're here to build a great club, and great clubs win premierships, and that's what we want to be. And as I said, there'll be some ups and downs, but we're really looking ahead. There's been a lot of talk about the road behind us, but we're done with that, and went to Melbourne and put that, went around to all the media partners and spoke about last year. But from here, we're firmly fixed on the road ahead and what we need to do to improve. And it's a really tough competition. You need a little bit of luck after you've worked your hardest. So yeah, productive, but plenty of work to do.
Effectively, you're here for another 4 years at least. That's only going to intensify expectation from our members, corporate sponsors and fans for you to succeed, isn't it?
Well, my simple response to that every week there's high expectation in the AFL. It certainly couldn't be any greater when I was first appointed, and at the end of the day, to be an AFL senior coach and an AFL player or a high-level administrator, there's expectation that goes with every job and position in this industry, and you've got to be comfortable with being uncomfortable, you know. And I think once you get comfortable with it, it's time to leave, because you know, it just means maybe there's some complacency. So I understand the business. We get assessed daily and weekly, and you know, and I'm not going to be perfect. We'll cop our hits, but you know, at the end of the day, my philosophy is work as hard as you can, in the best manner you can. And if that's not good enough, well, you stand aside and someone else comes in.